Oh my god! Why did we start it like this?
What's up, everybody? Um, welcome. As you can see, it was like a sick day yesterday, so that's why we couldn't do the live yesterday. But guess what? It's Zeus Monday today. All right, Zeus Monday. We got a brand new episode of Baddies. We gotta talk to you about. I got Jen back. What's up, Jen?
Hey.
And we also, well, I don't know. You might have to catch another episode for us to talk about the Bad Boys because that also dropped yesterday. But I don't know. First things first. Like, what do you think about this Baddies episode?
I liked it. I thought it was it was lit. It was a lit episode.
Hey, Vazy.
I do. This is. I said earlier that we wanted to do this live, and you weren't going to agree with me.
Okay, what was I not going to agree about?
But I don't know if you noticed this. But Cat is really a dick sucker, bro.
No, I agree with that.
Oh, okay, because like
I
she
don't
was
like.
couch petting like Stunna Girl's hair. I don't know if you've seen that.
I didn't pay that close of
She
attention.
was petting Stunna Girl's hair. Like I was like, this bitch is on dicks, bro. And then she went and defended the fuck out of Stunna Girl with Biggie.
That's what I'm saying. She's doing too. Like, if that was the case, like the production told her to do it, like in the middle of the season, they should have been like, "All right, now you need to be against on the girl," and like had something
I
different
have
happen.
fun, yeah. But then on the stage, when they all went out, it also shows a clip of Kat going like this. Like just randomly. Like Natalie was singing and stuff and Kat just like comes behind her and like starts fixing her hair for her.
Behind Natalie?
Did you see that? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I wish you could pull up a little clip of it. But
Don't get me in trouble by Zeus.
I'm just saying. It's given definitely huge dick sucking vibes, Kat.
And that you wouldn't expect that from Kat because she's supposed to be like a big star, right? From BGC, right?
I've said it from the beginning that she was on dicks.
Like I would say she's as bad as Biggie. You know what I'm saying? But it makes sense for Biggie to be like that.
Biggie was
'Cause
heartbroken. Did you see after that? And Tommy hung up on her.
when Tommy was like, "Oh yeah, that's what they said," believe him. Like,
Believe him, bitch. The fuck off my phone with that
but
shit.
that was obvious from the beginning. It's like, no, they're not really friends with you, Biggie. You think you're so big in the house, but it's like they're just being nice because you're on the show. They're not your best friends.
Yeah, none of these girls are like true friends. Like you see what happened with Krishan and Natalie, right? And then Natalie turned around and said, "No, me and that girl are not friends. Like y'all are just fake. Y'all are just doing it for TV."
Or are they just saying that on TV for TV? Like, that they're not friends. And, they're going to have a heart to heart. And Natalie's going to be like, come on. I was just saying that because I knew the cameras were watching. We really are friends. What would you believe?
I would not believe Natalie for the life of me.
But yeah, like, I feel like you could see her saying that, right? Like,
Definitely.
it's just for TV. We needed to make good
And
TV
she's definitely been trying to suck up Scotty's ass.
because she hit her. And now she's trying to make up for it.
Yep. Yep. She's just been doing certain little things. Like she made like a public apology, I would say, kind of in a sort of way on the bus, which she never does. So she's definitely sucking up her ass. And then when they were walking out, she was like tapping Scotty's ass, like hyping her up about how big her butt is. But then she goes, pull it up a little, pull it up a little.
I feel like she's trying to do that because I noticed that she kind of did that with Stunna Girl too. Because now all of a sudden that Krishan's out, they're not singing "It's a Vibe" anymore. She started singing Rotation, like getting everyone to sing along the Stunna Girl song. Now all of a
True
sudden,
shit. I didn't even that, but they did. They did
yeah.
it on the bus.
See, they already changed the
God. What did you think about the show in Oakland?
um yeah, no, I thought I thought that the shoe would happen first and then all the other fights would happen. I thought the shoe was gonna be a bigger deal than it was. It kinda like really wasn't.
Yeah.
We were just fighting, like people randomly fighting, right? No, actually, no. It makes sense though. It makes sense. Also, I was just like putting the first little bit on, and Tommy was in the confessional saying like, "Oh, why do we even have to come back here? Why is this? You know what I mean? Like, why is that part of the show even if
Yeah.
it started there?" Because she knew that all the fans or all the girls that auditioned would be there. That's what it was. It was all the girls that were mad that they made it and then they didn't, so they were trying to start fights in there.
But a lot of it was guys, honestly.
I feel like it was their boyfriend or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I don't want to get in trouble. You need to do it or something.
Krishan, Krishan was like, whoever threw the shoe, like, come up here and see me. Like,
And it that lasted forever. I don't know why. Like they dragged it out. Obviously, nothing happened. Like nothing came of it, right?
yeah,
Like
but Krishan was pissed. She was like, bro, who threw the fucking shoe? Because she let it go the first time and then they threw a second one.
I didn't see the second one. I thought she just said
That
it again.
back shoe, the same person threw her.
No, no, they replayed it like 4 times. I feel
No,
like
I'm telling you.
it was. Oh, I thought it was a replay. That's what I.
No,
That's why I was like they dragged it out.
they threw two shoes. They threw the shoe in the beginning, and then they threw a shoe towards the end of her song.
I feel like they just replayed it.
I promise.
Oh. Well then I don't know. I need to go back and watch it.
Shoes don't even go in the same direction.
It's because they had a different angle. Like
No,
first they were to her right, and then they were behind her.
no,
That's how I saw it.
it was two shoes.
How many times did you watch it?
Twice.
Oh, okay. Maybe you saw better. I only watched it once.
I watched it twice. I rewatched it again last night.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she was like, "Yeah, like whoever threw it, come see me." I love Krishan. Her face, like when they threw the first one, did you see? She was like instantly got mad. Like her mean face is funny.
I don't know. Like
Just say it.
I think that out of all those cameras in there, how could you not have seen who threw the shoe unless it's Zeus people covering it up?
Yep. Maybe.
Like Natalie was like, "All right, you got to wait for the perfect time where there's no cameras on you to do it. I'm gonna motion for all the cameras to point here." I don't know. All right, what else happened this episode?
Um.
Oh, I know. Also, like, I feel like that's how Tommy knew that because what is it supposed to be like? San Francisco or like just the Bay? I thought that was like kind of similar, right?
Yeah.
And a similar location. Maybe I don't know.
It was,
Am I completely off?
but definitely it's like all a part of the Bay. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's all North Cal. No, how do
Yeah.
they say it?
No cow.
No Cal. Yeah, exactly. But that's where Stunner Girl is, and I feel like Tommy knew that.
So you
And
gotta.
so all of a sudden it's like, oh, so we're in Stunner Girl City. All her friends are here. That's why Tommy is acting all like that now. Rolly said it was Biggie who set it up. Are you talking about the shoe?
Oh.
I thought Biggie liked Krishan.
Hold on. What did Biggie set up though?
Oh, she set up just the whole people even.
Oh. I don't know. All I know is
True.
at the end, Tommy's sister, I guess, was fighting Stunna, and then Stunna's people start jumping Tommy's sister.
So they still are like right now. They blurred the sister right as if she's not like part of the show.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember exactly.
Because at first I couldn't tell if it was like a random person on the show that was fighting or if it was someone. But then I'm like, why would Tommy jump in for like
Mommy said
some random person? Huh?
she said in the confessions that it was her sister.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then Stunner's people started jumping her, and that's like right away. And then Tommy came down, and then grabbed Stunner girl, beat her up a little bit, and then some girl came behind Tommy and started jumping Tommy.
Yeah, they never show her face, and I'm trying to figure out if that's because
That's
they
Stunner girl's best friend.
they showed her if it was the sister, they showed her face on the stairs, remember? And then
Yeah,
something,
she
but then
did.
something happened, and she was like, "All right, never mind." Like I feel like that's when she decided that she wasn't gonna be part of the show or whatever after that, and so that
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just know on Instagram there was a post that Stunna Girl said, and it was like, for the people that think Tommy beat me up or whatever, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be disappointed. And of course, it's the cliffhanger, so we don't really see the outcome of their fight. But
I'm pretty sure that Tommy gets jumped though. Like I see the girl run up right behind Tommy as soon as Tommy grabs Stunner Girl and starts beating up Tommy from behind.
so then this must be the fight that leads to the
The boyfriend having the gun.
yeah, because there's that fight is supposed to happen outside. It seemed like.
Yeah.
But by the way, if anyone is trying to call in, we want you to talk with us. The link is scrolling by below, and it's also in the chat. And also make sure you are subscribed to both channels, Gino Bino and GNCT. Make sure you smash that notification bell. And Stunna was being held by security, and Tommy tried hitting her, but yeah, exactly. But that's the clip that we saw in the next on that everybody swore.
Yeah, that's because Stunna and her people were jumping Tommy's sister already.
I'm saying, but it was that
Tommy jumped
exact clip, and you're gonna say that you can't
because as soon
change
as
your
Tommy
mind.
grabbed Stunna girl, the other girl came behind Tommy and started fighting her. Tommy got like 4 good hits in. I think so.
She was saying Stunna was getting jumped, and Biggie set that up. So I'm confused now, like who's jumping who.
Definitely see in the video that Stunna Girl has Tommy's sister, and there's 2 other girls or 3 other girls beating up the sister with Stunna Girl. Nobody's fighting Stunna Girl.
And that's before Tommy starts fighting.
Before Tommy jumped in.
That's what I'm saying. They need to not blur it because that
Girls
makes
fighting
everything
the other
confusing.
girl with Stunna Girl. Stunna Girl wasn't getting jumped at that point.
All
Not at
right.
that point, even in the cliffhanger, had they showed Stunna Girl getting jumped yet. If she did get jumped.
Oh shit! They actually called me back,
Oh.
but I'm not worried about it. I'll call back later. Um, I thought they were jumping Stunna. That's what it looked like. She was in the middle. Yeah, that's. I didn't think.
Mm-mm.
I just thought Stunna was in a fight. I didn't even recognize that it was people
It
jump.
Cause you could see the back of Stunner Girl, and then Stunner Girl had a girl in front of her, and then there was like 2 or 3 other girls around, and they were all fighting the girl. It was Tommy's sister, and then that's when Tommy ran and jumped in, and security was trying to get Stunner Girl and break it up. Tommy grabbed Stunner Girl and like did like 4 hits, and then the other girl ran and started jumping Tommy. I guess it was a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm like seeing it now. I mean, I'm replaying it, but with no audio,
yeah.
and it's still confusing. It's like hard to even make out what's happening.
In the beginning you could definitely see the initial fight. Stunner Girl's not getting jumped. The other girl that Stunner Girl's fighting is the one that's getting jumped.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to tell who's fighting who.
All I know is Stunner Girl wasn't the one getting jumped.
I assumed that I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I assumed Stunna Girl started getting into a fight with the sister, and then I guess some of her other so the sister's friends, and then Tommy jumped in. That's how I saw it.
No, because you remember, Stunner Girl was standing there with her best friend and the other girl when they all walked out. So when
Cause
Tommy's
wasn't
sister,
because wasn't Stunna Girl the one that was like, oh, I see her talking to people. She keeps telling them to stand next to me. That's why
yeah,
I have to go outside.
yeah, she went outside with her best friend and another girl, and I don't know who else she was with. Tommy came out on some guy's back, and Tommy's sister was behind Tommy. When Tommy's sister came out, Tommy's sister started fighting Stunner Girl. Stunner Girl's people were starting to jump Tommy's sister.
See, I can't even tell which one is Tommy's sister here.
It's a lot. I can't look at it right now to help out.
So they weren't jumping Tommy.
No. Well, at the end, towards the end, you see when Tommy grabs Stunner Girl.
Cat was in the fight. Oh wait, sorry. What were you saying?
Um, Towards the end, do you see when Tommy grabs Stunner Girl?
Yeah,
Do you see the girl run behind Tommy and
I
start?
thought that was security.
That's a girl in a black jumpsuit. That was the same girl that was jumping
Oh,
with Stunner Girl. That's how I know that it wasn't Stunner Girl getting jumped because it's the same girl that was helping her fight outside.
of course she's gonna bring her friend to defend her. Like
Yeah,
Stunning
of
Girl and her
course.
friend could have gotten
Yeah,
jumped
no,
together.
I'm just saying it was. That's how I knew the difference of like it was who was getting jumped at that point.
A few of the girls that were there, or are you saying like the baddies were live talking about it? Like it'd be funny if the girls that were there that are not even on the show start coming out with live.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, oh, it makes perfect sense. They're both like Tommy is getting her people ready, Stunner Girl's getting her people ready, and it's just like a
love
bad
the
combination.
battle.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see how it like all unfolds though. You know what I'm saying? Cause you see at the end the girl starts punching her though. You seen that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how many other girls. I don't know. It's about to get crazy.
But like honestly, the way that it was cut up, I mean, until you pointed that out that she was attacking Tommy, like it could have gone either way. I
Exactly.
feel like you don't know who she was attacking. Because they were already pretty far back.
I don't know. You can clearly see her punch Tom in the head. Like it's there.
True. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. Do you think it's gonna actually be like a long fight, or do you think it's gonna?
I hope.
Also, you know what I think is really weird? I still don't understand what was up with the whole like there was gas. They gassed the club or something.
Yeah, they like would put them in like the sprinklers.
They do that just to get people out.
Yeah.
Because that sounded like it could have been like a what do you call it? Like a mass. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Like they just want to kill people all in the club that day.
Oh. Oh
Like a
no.
like a massacre. They could like is that
Yeah.
considered a
With
massacre?
chemicals.
What if they they could do that at any point, right? Like
They can. They
instead of the clubs like getting shot up and stuff, they just have to release gas and lock all the doors. Like how do these people not know that where the exit?
they could choose an area and take an airplane and do that to the world.
You're right. I mean, that's how they were making it seem on the show, right? It's like this is not a good uh advertisement for
That's
this
some Oakland
club.
shit.
What do you mean? I don't get it. How is that some Oakland shit?
That shit is hood. That they had to install that shit because there's probably shouts and fights after fights after fights. Two different gangs.
Oh, you're saying they do that to stop fights.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, they were going crazy in there. Hella people were knocked the fuck out. I don't understand like what happened to the people that were knocked out and then the gas got sprayed.
That's what I'm saying. That
That's
makes
fucked
no
up.
sense.
But I don't know, man. That shit's crazy. I really wanted the fight to kind of be more like Stunna and Tommy 1-on-1. You know, like a really good fight of them.
Who do
But
you think is stopping that from happening? Is it Tommy or Stunna? Stunna was ready to fight 1-on-1s from the beginning.
I think it's more security. More security than anything, honestly. I don't know.
I think Tommy's scared. She had to call her sister when she knew Stunna Girl was going to be in her city.
Yeah,
Like,
but Stunna Girl
come
called her
protect
best
me.
friend and other people too. She
Huh?
didn't have to do that. She called her best friend and other people too.
That's because that's her city and she's supporting her at the club, not because she needs backup.
Well,
See, if anything, that's why maybe it's just because I like Stunna. I'm like imagining her being the victim. Like,
but I mean, you gotta kind of give it to Tommy. But at least she was being smart and not being stupid and just going in there completely by herself. With while Stunna Girl has fucking 3 different girls with her. At least she was smart enough to be like, okay, well, let me at least bring one person because this is her city. So let me be on my P's and Q's, you know?
and after this, I can see why Tommy. Why doesn't Tommy just bring her people to the reunion then? Why is she so scared to show to the reunion?
She won't go to the reunion?
Yeah, she said she wasn't going.
That
And
sucks.
apparently, Natalie had written something on Instagram like, "I'll see you at the reunion this week, later this week." So I think it's supposed to be happening like sometime soon.
Well, this is the last episode coming up,
Did they
right?
say that? Did they confirm that?
No.
Well,
I'm,
you know what? It must be because Bad Boys, which we'll get into that later, but Bad Boys is supposed to be premiering April 23rd. It's possible 23rd is when the last, or I don't know. Sometimes they do it like actually on time, but sometimes they'll do it where the last episode of one show will be the first show of another episode on the same day.
hmm
And that's when they would do like one at 6 and one at 8. But I don't know. So,
Well, Baddies comes out at 6, like,
oh wait, hold on. No, 23rd is already next week. That's crazy. So yeah, I feel like next week is probably the last episode. Then that's why Bad Boys is coming out right after.
yeah.
That's crazy. I was thinking like I would have to wait 2 weeks
Why is Kat there?
because they needed to attach a Bad Girls name on there, so it's still a Bad Girls Club reboot.
She's ridiculous. Like,
Because like imagine, because everyone wants Natalie to take a back seat. Fine, everyone wants there to be more newer girls, no bad girls. Why would they even call the show Baddies at that point? They just
I agree with different bad girls coming, but they need to switch it up.
who do you want to see that they haven't had?
Leah.
All right, you always say that. I don't think she would do it anymore. She looks way different now too.
Yeah, you told me. Megan.
Megan is on Now That's TV, so I don't think she's gonna. Yeah, she switched over.
Um, I don't know. There's a lot. They just need to switch it up. They've had Rolly on there forever. They've had Natalie on there forever.
So she said she quit Zeus. Does that mean she's not getting her show on there?
Who quit Zeus?
Roly.
I don't
She,
ever really getting a show on there.
but is she? I know that One More Chance is coming back. Is she not going to be on there?
She is going to be on that. I heard that she was going to kind of be like the New York.
So she didn't quit Zeus. She just quit Baddies, if anything.
Which is good. I mean, we need new people.
I don't know. At this point, like,
I love Rolly, but it's time seeing her on Baddies, man.
yeah, it was only cool because it was supposed to be Bad Girls coming back, and now like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like it, but it's already like a different. It's way different than Bad Girls Club. I don't like. You shouldn't try to attach Bad Girls to this anymore. Like, that's not. You
What
know
is?
what I mean?
Yeah.
This is something different. But actually, I kind of like the direction. Maybe Natalie is trying to do something different. Where it's the. I mean, it's not. It's kind of like Bad Girls Club actually, but how they go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't they do a baddies like season where they're just on vacation?
Because they're about getting the bag.
But that's the whole thing. It's like, oh, we can get the bag while we're on vacation because this show is paying us to go on vacation. That's getting the bag right there.
Mm.
I don't know. Because at the end when it was Natalie and Scotty and I think Rolly, was anyone else there? It was just them three, right? And they were like talking outside by the pool, or was it the beach? I was like, I like this where you just see them. Like, let's see more of them and not on the being on the road, being in the club. Like, it was a good idea, but then honest, like every every 2 episodes is a little club montage. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like the same thing every other episode.
Well, it's because I think that's like their purpose to be on the show.
Oh, right, that is the purpose of the show, but how they on the first episode they showed everyone's performances, and then after that they kind of like just did a recap. They should have picked maybe like they could pick one girl from each venue to like focus on. So the first one they would have focused on Krishan, the next one, you know what I'm saying, and show their performance and gloss over everyone else. And like even like make that that night call them the headliner. Why is Tommy or Krishan
Oh, yeah.
headlining each time?
I mean, they are the better ones, so I guess you got to kind of like choose someone that's going to get the crowd super hype.
I mean, as far as like paying them out, yeah, it should be the same, but just label them being a headliner.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But what do I know? Um, what else happened this episode?
I'm pretty sure that's it. I mean, I feel like I touched everything. I don't know about you.
I don't know. So we could say it's kind of fair then because both Stunna and Tommy were getting jumped.
Yeah.
So I still go back to what I was saying before.
Now we just
Stunna,
have to figure out who's the better jumpers.
yeah, Stunna says you'll be disappointed because he thought she was getting beat up, and she's not going to apparently, which makes sense why she's okay with showing up to the reunion, but Tommy's not. Tommy doesn't want to get beat up again. I feel like that's why.
We'll see what happens. The girl always says she's wins even when she loses. So
I No, it's the other way around. You always say she gets beat up, and she never does.
she definitely.
Let me. So I put this background up because Bad Boys is coming back, but let me remind you that in this picture right here, she's facing the same way, and Big E's hand is already past her
I don't know if
face.
you remember, it took like 1 second for her to hurry up and turn her head back around. Her head definitely went like this, and she hurried up and turned it back
Cause
around.
no, because she dodged it. She was
She
like
did
she
definitely got hit.
she did a Matrix move real quick. She was
She
like,
definitely got hit. And
she got grazed.
no, she
Keep
did.
saying, I don't know. I'm still Team Stunna. Ben's Team Stunna since day one, and
I voice. She reminds me of like a little fucking ratatouille ass brat. Um, know what I'm saying?
I love her voice. What do you mean?
Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? That's all she says. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what the fuck going on?
This bitch sounds stupid. Like, go back to fucking school. Get a little bit of education into your brain.
I mean, why do you like Rotation? That's a pretty high pitched song.
Know what I'm saying? Hate it when she says that, bro. Every time she says that, I just like cringe. Swear to God.
All right. I think we just gotta look forward. We just gotta like wait till next week to see what really.
Goes down.
Yeah.
Um,
To it. I mean, whether or not she wins, loses, I feel like. I mean, that could go for either of us. Whether or not Tommy wins or loses, or Stunna wins or loses, I feel like we're still gonna keep our favorites. It's not like it's gonna. We're already at the end of the season. I don't think this next episode is gonna make us like change our mind on either one. So far, I feel like it's been consistent all the way through. I knew who I liked in the beginning. Like everyone,
kind of going back and forth a little bit. Like, I knew I was wishy washy about Razor. I really don't like her. Gotti, I think she's a bitch now. And Kat, I never really liked her. She's a suck up.
I had such high hopes for Kat on here. Even before Baddies was thought of, people were like, "Oh, Kat would be perfect for the new Bad Girls Club, where it'll be more like Love and Hip Hop, and they follow the girls around and see what they're up to." Her
Yeah.
name was always the number one. Like, oh yeah, it could be her because she's so she was doing stuff. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm. I don't know. Krishan's my favorite. Low, I feel like she's just annoying, but she's alright. Um, why do I always fuck up this person all the way over here?
which one?
The one to
All
the
the way,
yeah.
DJ Sky.
Oh yeah. I don't really know what to say about her. Tommy, I like her. Yes.
I really want to know, is DJ Sky actually a celebrity DJ, or is she Krishan's friend?
I think she's just Krishan's friend.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it bothers me that she wasn't at the audition. How did she get on here? Like, still, it. I
Because
thought,
Krishan runs that shit.
but then even when actually, like, that's also like a thing where Krishan kind of was saying, "Oh, you're not really my friend, DJ Sky," because she didn't reach out to her or whatever that whole time.
She's just not petty like that. Friends don't owe you those kind of obligations. I
All
don't
right,
understand.
fine. You're right. You're right.
Like, I don't understand where bitches think that shit. Like, what?
So you wouldn't feel any kind of way if you were DJ Sky?
As far as what?
Like, she was at the club and she still wasn't really talking to DJ Sky, Krishan. She still, they all, if you can see, they all kind of like sat near her. She was like on a platform thing. That was her section. And Rolly was like kind of lower on the ground. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that she's mad at her or anything.
of course she's not going to be because she got her on the show. But it's like,
So,
I don't know. I mean, DJ Sky is cool, but I would have liked to see you at least show up to the audition and then be like, oh, well, we just got her because she's Krishan. That, like, that would have made more sense. Not like, oh, we need a DJ, and then all of a sudden she's part of the cast. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So far, everything I thought in the beginning is still kind of what I think now. Um, except I will say, I thought in the beginning, I thought it was gonna be the Stunna show, and it really wasn't the Stunna show.
of course it wasn't.
I wanted it to be, but I guess I don't know if it was the editing. Like maybe her fights really were like really, really good, but they just didn't want to edit it because they didn't want it to be the Stunner show. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think they were really good.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe there are better fights on Now That's TV. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
doesn't step in. It's quit.
now that's TV gonna copyright my stuff if I try to like review their shows. You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
I'm about to pull a Megan and switch to Now That's TV.
Ha!
It's like I'm not gonna do that. But what I do want to do is continue the conversation with you all in the comment section. So if you missed the live, you can still let us know how you feel below, and we'll reply to you, of course. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you hit that like, share, and smash that notification bell. I need what's another thing to use? Everyone says smash that notification bell.
Uh, fuck. I don't know.
You know what? I need you guys to demolish that notification bell, all right?
Yeah.
But anyway, we're out of here. We'll see you on Sunday probably, and stay tuned for the Bad Boys recap videos coming soon too. And
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna do those too, right?
Mhm.
All right, sounds good. Well, we'll see you guys later. Thank you, and see you next time.